Okay, so thank you for coming on today. Uh,
Yeah, no worries.
so could you tell us a little bit about what GCHQ does and how someone would join GCHQ?
Yeah, all right. So basically, GCHQ, also called the Government Communications Headquarters, is one of the UK's intelligence organisations that specialises. Um, it's one of the nation's leading intelligence agencies, managing cybersecurity,
Hmm.
basically the overall protection of the United Kingdom and its allies. GCHQ operates on home, foreign soil, which allows us to detect and stop possible attacks, conflict, from foreign nations, as well as dealing with gangs and organised crime from a homeland aspect.
Hmm. Does that
Now,
allow
on your
for? Sorry, go on.
yeah, yeah, no, sorry. Just on your question about recruitment and how someone could get into it, GCHQ's recruitment is managed completely by the National Cybersecurity Centre. We have a fairly simple method of recruitment. First, you must register your interest into GCHQ, which then allows you to undertake a written application. If someone were to pass, they would then go on to a board interview with the Director General, which will then hopefully result in that person's acceptance into GCHQ.
All right. That's actually quite detailed. Thank you for that. So on to
Oh, no
question two.
problem.
We've received
Yeah.
information of an investigation into a certain cabinet minister. So could you tell us more about that, if you could?
Well, yeah. I'm afraid that, as per usual, GCHQ anti-corruption team is always investigating reports of anti-corruption. But in this case, I can neither confirm nor deny an anti-corruption investigation into a cabinet minister.
All right. So that's fair enough. So moving on. We've obviously received information that you investigate gangs, prominent gangs such as
Mm.
Easy and other gangs. So could you just talk us into how you do it? And have you got any current operations against any such gangs right now?
Yeah. So GCHQ has an active team of operatives who specialise in infiltration and undercover operations. For the majority of the time, we use these highly trained individuals to investigate and build a sufficient stack of evidence against all organised crime groups. But due to our work being sensitive, we're unable to specifically disclose current
Hmm.
investigations into organised crime groups. However, we are frequently working to slow down crime and protect the citizens of the United Kingdom.
Okay. On to the next question. So finally, recently we had a political issue with North Korea, and
Yeah.
obviously it sort of got neutralized. But how did GCHQ protect Britain's national interests during that issue?
Yeah, well, good question. The Government Communications Headquarters is the nation's leading intelligence agency that manages cybersecurity and the overall protection. So, oh wait, hold on.
No worries.
My mic. Can you hear me? Is my
Oh
mic?
yeah,
Is
I
my
can hear you perfect.
microphone?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
wait, you
fine.
can hear me.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
that's fine.
I just suddenly got a notification. Okay, yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, due to the issue that was being rapidly dealt by the government, GCHQ's North Korean operation didn't last longer than 2 days, really. However, having prior knowledge of what was most likely going to occur, GCHQ initiated a number of protocols to protect the United Kingdom. One of these being our National Attack Warning System, also known as the Emergency Protocol. This immediately heightens law enforcement actively at our capital, London, in an effort to protect our citizens from what could possibly have been a severe attack from North Korea.
Hmm. Okay, that was great. Final
Yeah.
question. So, how do you work with the government? I know obviously politics can interfere in all of this,
Yeah.
but how do you? I don't know how to put this, but how do you work with the government to guarantee the safety of citizens? Because I understand that sometimes things can get in your way in terms of jurisdiction.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Well, really, as you probably know, GCHQ works with every agency, and I'm not sure how really to put this, but just news gets around, so we're always in constant, communication with the government. So as soon as there's even a minor issue, we have to, investigate it and check every
Hmm.
possible meaning. We don't let anything slide. We check everything. We check again. We check again, and we check again to make sure that our citizens are 100% safe.
All right. So, final question. What's the process for employing someone in GCHQ? Say if someone wants to get employed, what is the process? What should they do?
Yeah, well, basically, they have to firstly join our recruitment server, which is the main where all recruitment applications are announced there. Any phases that are possibly done are all announced there. And like I stated a bit earlier, one has to firstly tell us of their interest, so they'll
Hmm.
have to fill in the form giving us a few of their basic details and information to make sure that they're certified British citizens who are
Yeah.
interested and not one of the leading gang members. But and yes, after they've given us a bit of their credentials and in public personal information, then they'll have to do an application, which will if they pass, then they'll, like I said, they'll do an interview with us, with one of the director generals, and yeah, that basically goes from there.
All right. So, thank you. That was all for now. Just a short interview,
Yeah,
but thank you for coming on today. That was good.
no problem.
Thanks. Uh, I think that should be everything then.
All right, great. Well, hopefully you got what you were looking for.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for that.
No problem. Have a great day.